Hello and welcome everyone. My name is swordsmenjay. Hi there, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to be playing some BlazeBlue Entropy Effect. I have never played any BlazeBlue games before, but this one caught my eye in the Steam store, and I decided to give it a try out, and as you can see, it's the stuff up there. I've played this game quite a lot recently. It's very, very fun. So I decided to crank the difficulty all the way up to the max that I'm currently allowed to do, and do a run-through for you guys to see how far I get and if I can win at the boss at the end. Right now I'm just deciding on which guys to take here. Oh, I'm doing a voiceover for this because this game is almost impossible to do a voiceover while you're playing the game, so I decided to just play the game and then do this thing right now. But yeah, I'm doing the large chunky samurai guy named Hakumen. He's very, very fun because he has a counter, and the counter negates damage, and, well, it acts like a normal counter would, but it's very, very fun. It's very satisfying to play as him. Like, all of your hits feel like they have, like, actual weight behind them. It's very, very satisfying to play. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up some... Oh, here we go. Kaboom! Wing! Okay, that was very cool. It's very, very fun when that happens. Alright, I'm waiting for him to shoot me again. Boom! Okay. Some trash mobs, as you would say. They're just little dudes. Oh, and I don't have the thing. I can later get a thing that allows me to counter things from behind, but for right now, I don't have that. And I can only counter things from the front. What I'm choosing right now is an upgrade. It's allows me to choose one of my base abilities to upgrade, or to choose another base ability to add on, or an additional base ability to add on to my kit. And right there, what I'm doing is I'm choosing like a separate, like, not really like, kind of like an attack effect, because it's not an ability that I can use, but it functions like I'm sure you've seen, like, the daggers come out from behind me in that portal whenever I dash. That's like that kind of effect. It's not part of my kit, but it's like happens from me attacking, and I get to choose doors that can either augment or give me new attack effects. Alright, and then there we go. So I can choose 3 there, and choose the orbiting lightning orbs, because those will orbit around me whenever I come near an enemy and start doing damage separately from me attacking something. So you see right here, they come out, and I don't have anybody to hit, but there you go, they start hitting the trash mobs there. So yeah, this is going pretty smoothly right now, because it's the first level, and I've done the first level probably, like, you know, 50 times already. Ooh, right there, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking about what to take, and I think I choose the combo. Yeah, the combo extender right now. And I choose ice here because I want to ultimately end up with the icicle summons. So they're the orbiting orbs here, they can be counted as summons. because they do additional damage separately from the character themselves. But the icicles are very, very nice because they'll autonomously find and target enemies to launch themselves at. There we go. There we are. And then they'll replenish themselves after a short cooldown, which is very, very powerful. To just have something doing extra damage besides me. And here I'm going to the roulette wheel. And I get 150 additional in-game resource. The resource wheel is very nice. Yeah, there we go. You see how those things, yeah. I'm not even attacking them and already, like, everybody's been cleared from the screen. They do take a while to refresh, though. Alright, yep. So the thing there you saw me freeze all those guys, those are one of the abilities from the front. They're called legacy attacks. And they allow me to do attacks that I don't normally have. Like that's from the guy, the yellow-haired guy with the katana. He has the ice, and then the girl with the sphere that was giving the salute, she has the pink tornadoes. And I just have those abilities to use for the whole run because I chose them as my additional ability people. You'll see that, oh, here's the, before I explain that, let me say this. This is the first boss, the Watcher. He's the easier of the two bosses, if I'm being completely honest. Boom, block the shockwave, block the punch, freeze him, tornadoes, big slash, and he's already half HP. But then I block his charge, and I don't quite block that. And then I block his big butt slam, run through the, oh yep, and I broke his armor there, so then boom, and then kabam, there we go. Yeah, this is where I choose the blink, I think. Yeah. The blink is really, really powerful because it allows me to just like that, you see, like just, because I think, I may be wrong, but I think I think I have iframes when I'm blinking like that, so I get to move really fast, which Hakumen is, since he's very chunky and hits hard, he's very, very slow, as you've probably seen there. Normally other characters are like zipping and jumping around the screen at like Mach 5. But this guy, he likes to take his time. So with the blink, I'm able to move really fast and deal damage while I'm moving really fast, which is very, very important for a character like this, who doesn't move very fast. See right here. I'm just like mopping these guys up like crazy. And I take the hit there instead of countering, unfortunately. Alright, but now I've got an upgrade to my ice spikes that makes them larger and deal almost 50% more damage, which is really, really nice. Go to another event. I don't think we rest at all because you don't really need to rest in this game, because you'll, if you don't get hit, then you just regain a lot of your health over time, through like attacking and through like upgrades you can get, so there's never really an excuse to go to the rest room unless you're like really, really early on in the game. Yeah, that was pretty sick. If I do say so myself. A nice use of movement. I'm doing this voiceover the next day, so I'm not 100% certain everything that went on in this run. Oh, there we go. At the top. This is the big boy counter. I love this move so much because it's so like unnecessarily flashy and like cool. Plus it deals just a god-awful amount of damage for if you center it on the enemy or the boss that you're doing it on. They take every last tick of damage, which is an absurd level of damage. Plus it looks really, really cool. But it is like... Oh, yep, now I activate the trap there. Go down. I see it. I jump over it and go this way. Boom! Yes, excellent. Get that guy. Get the worm. Remember, I can blink. I choose to go to the event instead of the advanced blade room. So, like, if the normal room gives you, like, I think, yeah, I opt for the 3 buffs and the... Oh, for the exchange. Let me explain that really first. The exchange points are like the in-game shop points. So there's a room called the exchange, and you can go there and buy, like, more health potions, or get debuffs removed, or recover your health, or get, like, extra base attack add-ons or potential, what they're called, potentials. Oh, and right there I realized that you can't jump over those missiles. They actually count on the way down too, as well as the explosion. But yeah, you can use the exchange points to like buy stuff in the exchange room, which are really, really nice if you're like behind, or if like you just want like a little extra oomph in your kit. I think this one I opt for the super armor, yeah. Wait, hold up. Hold on. What do I do here? I think oh no, I do the refresh, and then I get the blink. That's right. Alright, so now, yeah, we go to the exchange here, so I get to show you guys this. You just have a bunch of stuff. So I remove my debuff, I get 20 extra mana points, and then I get the ice spike upgrade that allows them to become even bigger and deal 55% damage, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now we're on to the second boss. There it is right there, the super counter. It's very flashy and very over the top looking, but that's why I love it so much. Oh, and then I get caught in a stun lock here. This guy's like, hey, I don't appreciate you beating me so quick. I mean that, ooh, there we go, attack, block attacks from behind, that's fairly important. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that there's like somebody that just beaten that boss faster than I did, but I feel like I still beat him like really fast. I'll have to go back and see what the exact time is, but yeah, I feel like that was pretty fast. We're on stage 3 here, we're moving. These guys, there's like some shadow dudes that can come up and really mess your day up because they deal like a shit ton of damage. And they just appear out, well, they don't appear out of nowhere, you see them appear, but like, they're really, they like have a lot of health, and they deal a crap ton of damage to you. So you have to like be on the lookout for them. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. So far so good, moving through. We gotta jump this way. Get this guy here. Then that tilts up, it allows me to jump up this way. Alright, and then I jump on this. Okay. Okay, that was the thing, because I tab out really quick to see what I got, but I can't figure it out, so I just continue forward. Alright, jump up here. Yes, okay. We're moving right along. Very little issues here so far, which is good. We don't want a whole lot of issues here. He hits me because I forget to counter. Yeah, and then that happens. I gotta remember to run away from those guys instead, because I can't kill them fast enough before they explode. This guy, there's a shadow dude. Luckily I kill him really fast with a blink and with the icicles. Oh yes. Here we go to the black market, I remember this. And we get the, for every thing we have, we sacrifice the 90% of our health for the other one. For every tactic you have, you increase your attack and skills by 25%. And the tactic is like the electricity or umbra or the light stuff that you have. I guess that's their official name. It's called tactics. But they're like the attack effects that I mentioned earlier. There's another shadow dude. We knock him right the heck out. I remember there's nothing in those blue things. Another shadow dude. Excellent. They probably don't look very tanky from what I'm doing to them, but I just got like a massive power boost. So they're normally like, if you don't have like such a good setup, they are very difficult to kill. We opt with the fire this time to synergize with our basic attacks here. So they did like 800 damage to me right there. Just take a lot of unnecessary damage there for no reason. Then I opt for the blue one instead of the white one. And then I go to the exchange again, hoping that I'll get a heal, a 60% heal, but there's no such thing. So then I just go, just don't get hit. Because if you don't get hit, then you don't really need any health. I think about this, but then oh, I do take that. Okay. And then I take the extra health potion. And I get legacy recovery, which means that my legacy attacks recover faster. And then I use the health potion I just used to heal myself up before I go into this boss fight. This guy is very polarizing. He can be like really difficult, or he can be really, really easy depending on the setup you have. Because halfway through the fight, he'll like start spewing that shit on the floor. He'll have to jump up here. He'll go to the edge of the screen, start shooting shit at you. This is in the easy category, as I've destroyed like 2/3 of his health in like 30 seconds here. I've broke his armor. Kaboom, there we go. That's also gotta be like a really fast time for beating that boss. I think I refresh here again. Or do I take this guy? I think I take this guy. Yeah, I do. Now I'm in the fourth stage. The fourth stage's boss can be very, very difficult if you're not watching the projectiles they're throwing out, because they've got one of two ones. They've got like a ninja person that throws a whole bunch of fire projectiles on the screen, or a person that like puts a whole bunch of like lattices on the screen. And you have to dodge the lattices, because if you get hit by the lattices, they hurt a lot. But yeah, this is where I've seen like a lot of runs end on the fourth stage boss, because they are significantly more difficult. But if you can beat the fourth stage boss, then you go to the fifth and final stage. Oh yeah, because that way I get the light spears that appear upon my legacy use get bigger and deal 45% more damage, so I'm just constantly throwing out extra damage. And I thought that was going to hit me, so I blinked out of the way, but then I was like, oh yeah, it wasn't going to hit me. I get this guy. I do properly blink out of the way this time. Good. Yeah, I am just schmoving right along here. Do I get even bigger? I think I get even bigger here. Yeah, there we go. Colossal sized. We can go to get the event. What do we get here? I think we get, yeah, we have 70, yeah, I remember this. And then it gives me the 120 exchange points. And then I choose to get the blade, because I don't have blade yet, and that will synergize with my black market ability. Alright, not a whole lot to see here, just me smacking down a bunch of these. They look like foxes, but they have the stuff around them, like the computer LED stuff around them, so I think that they might be like programs or something. well, everything. If you look at the background of this game, everything is a program, but it's like they look like actual programs instead of looking like things. And then I think I take that, and I unfortunately lose the 66%, but I do get a really powerful upgrade there, which is every time I manifest the ice spikes, I automatically get 4 more every time I manifest them, which are 4 more ice spikes I have to throw at people, which is just incredible in terms of damage. These guys, I just kind of move around these guys because I don't want to be hit by them, because they actually deal a lot of damage if they ever hit you. Yeah, right there, I think that was like 200 something. Alright. Take out these foxes here. Oh yeah, and then there's just a couple more stages here. Every stage 8 is a boss, so I'm like halfway through right now. I'm not using my blink as much because I think I like forget that I can use it for movement. What do we do here? I think we do the first one. Then we get blue tactics. We did 1 more dagger added onto our dash daggers. Tactic ascension. Okay, yeah, we get to extend one of our tactics into a better one. Oh no, we go to the exchange space, that's right, okay. So we get that and the extra MP, and then we get decreased MP cost, which is really, really good. So we have a lot, we have 200 MP, twice the starting amount, plus we have everything decreases in MP cost. And this is, yeah, this is the lattice boss. And I think I try, yeah. I'll just let you guys watch this. So yeah, I tried to stand underneath the lattices and counter with the super counter, but I was like a second or 2 off from the button press. And so I just stood there and died instantly instead of countering. And then the second time I tried to counter, I also mistimed the counter. And then I was like, shit, I don't have a lot of HP left. And so I just got up next to her and used my counter into the butterflies. Well, you guys saw what happened. But yeah, so now, Space Omega, the 5th and final stage. I'll probably cut out a lot of me running around here because it's just you running around a giant empty space, fighting occasional enemies. But the main point of this is to defeat 2 bosses, and then once you've defeated the 2 bosses, then you can go fight the final boss, and the final boss has like extra, I don't know exactly what happens to him, but they said that, you know, you can fight the ultimate boss. Like, he has something extra added on to him if you defeat both of the bosses there. I use that HP mixture there because I know that I'm going to run into a bunch of dudes here. Alright, so we finally made it to the first boss here. This one is a little bit harder than I was expecting, but I managed to pull out, well, this one here, because this one is not the first two, but it's like a special boss that you only encounter in the Omega space. This is I use the super counter here and take her health down basically to nothing instantly, which is very, very nice. And then she heals a bunch. And I try to get her down again. But then I see that she's doing her big lightning attack. So I get out of there real quick. And good, we got her. That person can be potentially very hazardous if you're not set up to fight her. She's kind of like, not really a DPS check, but you do have to do a lot of damage to her because the boss fight gets much more difficult as it progresses. So now we're done with that one. And we go all the way back to the start to try to find the second one. Alright, so then we find where the final boss is. But we don't want to fight the final boss just yet. We want to beat the other boss first. So we're going to take this and we're going to go back to right there at the beginning. Well, not quite at the beginning, but right there. See if we can find the second boss to fight. Alright, and here we found the second boss here. It's another variant of the Watcher, so I expect that we'll go through this without problem. After how handily we beat him the first time. We didn't block that all the way, so we took the full brunt of that. That sucked. We did counter properly with the super counter there, which is very nice. Nice, and we get him. 1, 2, and 3. Boom! Kabam! There we go. We got him. I think we take the, we're really thinking about the shockwave there, because the shockwave does crazy amounts of damage, but it does require a charge up. There we go. The ultimate enemy is now available to face. Yeah, but so the shockwave does require a charge up, and the charge up does take me out of my constant moving around in my blinks. So in order for me to do that, I would have to stop, and if I stop, then I'm going to be hit by things. And I do not want to be hit by things. So we opt out of the shockwave and take the multiple blinks at the end of the counter. We just come to spend our excess amount of exchange points before we go fight the boss. We heal a little bit. And we get 2 potentials, I think. Yeah, we do 2. That's right. Because then we have 300. We think about stuff for a little bit, but we're like, no, we don't need anything else. We get 1 more potential. And this one, I think we refresh here and we get multiple... Wait, hang on, do we refresh again? There's nothing here that looks really interesting. Okay, we're really super into taking that shockwave there, but we don't... We decide against it. We do refresh again. and then we find the 3 times blanks in a row. We decide to take that, I think, because that is really, really good. Alright, after testing it out just a little bit, we decide to go fight the final boss now. Look around just to make sure we didn't miss anything. And then we're good to go here. Alrighty. The time has come for us to square off against the final boss. Us being the god of parrying and lightning itself, and him being the god of the underworld. Or so it looks like. Well, that's a nice combo. And then we try to get off that, but he gets us against the wall. We're putting out some really solid damage, but then he gets us in that grab move. There we go. We catch him with the super counter coming in straight from that junk attack. Very slick. Alright, now phase 2. We do just a little bit of panic healing because we're unsure if we can out-damage him before he can out-damage us, but it turns out to be completely unnecessary. Ooh, we caught him out there, nice. And then we catch him out here too. Boom! Yeah, in hindsight, the heal was just like a panic heal. And just like that, the final boss has been smited, and we emerge victorious. Now, if you think that looked fun to watch, imagine how fun it is to play. So I definitely recommend, if you guys like anime fighters, to pick this up, or if you like roguelikes, to pick it up, because it's a really, really fun roguelike too. So like, I guess with that, thank you guys for watching this new episode here of Entropy Effect, and thank you once again to everyone that watched the video. I really, really appreciate it. And an extra special thank you for everyone that watched the entire video. And with that, see you later, guys. I will catch you in the next video.